my beautiful Twin Flame Collective. We're doing a pick-a-pal reading for you guys where we're asking Spirit the question, will my Twin Flame see my worth in the next 6 months? Okay, so if that's a question that you want to ask, you can pick a pile. I'm doing 3 piles, 1, 2, and 3. Ask your guides to guide you to the pile that is right for you. Okay, and yeah, let's do this. Let's ask this question and see what Spirit has to say. So this is a prediction reading. If you're new to my channel, I'm Elif, and I welcome you to evolve with me. I channel Spirit. So I'm a medium, born gifted. I have Spirit in my ear, bringing you the guidance, the information, and the messages that you need on your path right now to give space to higher levels of love in relationship with yourself, the part of you that is source. Okay. To my returning subscribers, always good to have you guys here. Welcome back. Thank you so much for all of your support on my channel. Continue with your comments, your interactions. Love you lots. Let's begin. We've entered a sacred space. The archangels in the north, south, east, and west have their sacred flames burning. And I give thanks to my guides and keepers and your guides and keepers, our twin flame guides, for bringing us the information that we need to serve our highest good right now. All right. Bringing these messages from a place of love, with absolute clarity and truth. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Pile 1. Pile 1. Let's see what your significator is about your connection. Oh, interesting. Pile 1. I've got the messenger with the rainbow. Good news. Okay. So, this connection came about through very, very quickly, very passionately, where your guides brought this person into your life to bring you answers and clarity about certain things, and vice versa. This connection, this passion, very quickly ignited. As we know, it happens with twin flames. You activate one another. But this is not, with some twin flames, you would have known one another as kids and then reconnect when you're older. This is the kind of twin flame connection where you met, where this was your first time meeting and you activated one another. And this activated the twin flame spiritual awakening for you, and your life has changed in a major way since this. Lots of happiness, lots of abundance, a new beginning. Okay, and I feel like for this group, for pile 1, this has been fairly recent. This is not the kind of activation that happened 5-10 years ago. Okay. Will your twin flame see your worth in the next 6 months? Okay. So you're wondering if those obstacles that are very inherent in a twin flame connection, if your divine masculine, whether you are male or female, your counterpart is the divine masculine, you are the divine feminine if you are here, consciously seeking guidance about your connection. Okay. You are questioning and asking Spirit if the divine masculine is going to see this you as worthy, as worth them facing these obstacles and moving them out of the way in the next 6 months. Right. What does Spirit have to say? Thank you, Spirit. All right. I've got the 5 of Wands. And I've got the World in reverse. And at the bottom of the deck, I've got the King of Pentacles. So, conflict. With the World in reverse and the King of Discs. So, in the next 6 months, the World is a major arcana. Okay, the World is a good card, even if it's in reverse. It just means that there's a gap here. So either you don't live in the same city, the same country, the same state. There is distance. There's a geographical distance that needs to close. That gap needs to close for this relationship to have an opportunity. And with the Five of Wands here, your person is feeling very conflicted because they're juggling too many expectations, too many people's expectations, too many people's needs, and a responsibility towards too many people, which is a very common theme for the twin flame. When you meet them and activate them, they're usually in a Seven of Swords energy where their life feels like a circus. They're in a loveless relationship or in a toxic, unhealthy, codependent relationship that they've known for a really long time. They need to release, but they go back and forth, and they know they need to get a separation, but there's no money for the divorce, or they can't afford it, and they need to stay together for the kids, and this person feels stuck. That is the energy that I'm getting. And there's codependence here with this person. In the next 6 months, with my World card in reverse next to the Five of Wands, this is not going to happen in the next 6 months. Because your divine counterpart's main priority is to get to a place where he or she can offer you stability, support you, and take care of you. And they're going to have to stop doing this first so they can get to this place where they have that stability for themselves to offer it to you. And then only will the world come into the upright and you can have the world together. But this is not going to happen in the next 6 months for them. Okay, Pile 1. So you guys have some work to do in the next 6 months to help to shift the energy as a twin flame duo. Okay. All right. So let me know if that resonates with you. Let me know in the comments. I love to hear back from you guys. And if you'd like to get a closer look, you'd like to get confirmation that this person is in fact your twin flame. If not, what kind of connection this is, and what the purpose of this connection is for you, and how you're meant to line up with it so that it can help you to progress instead of feeling stuck, you're welcome to contact me. My email is in the description box below. If you'd like to get a twin flame coaching session, I do offer a discount for a duo, a reading and a coaching session. Okay, so just contact me and I will give you more information on that. Let's move on to Pile 2. What is your significator, Pile 2? Will your twin flame see your worth in the next 6 months? I've got the Moon. And I've got the number 32. We reduce that to 5. And at the bottom, we've got the 8 of Hearts. This is a yes. You very possibly could be a lunar witch. One of the indicators of that is very often your menstrual cycle, or you will have your bloods with the full moon. That's just one indication of that. This the number 5 is definitely around change, and this card is a yes for me. Okay, let's see what Spirit has to say. But the significator here, so we'll see what the tarot says, but I'm already feeling a yes because this is a celestial connection. You are aware of past lives on other galaxies together. You are both star seeds, and you've had very possibly had in-depth conversation around this. Your passions align. Okay. And And so both of you are very, very old souls. I mean, all twin flames are, but both of you are very conscious about it. Okay. Some of you could feel like you're twin flames, but you're soulmates. All right, let's see. So you met either through a workshop, some sort of spiritual event, or they contacted you because they heard about a spiritual offering that you have, something like that, but your spiritual work brought you together, and you're both very passionate about it. Will your twin flame see your worth in the next 6 months? Meaning, will they recognize that this connection is worth them making the changes that they need to make to bring this connection into unity? Okay. All right. So I see. I've got the 7 of Cups. And I've got it next to the 5 of Cups. Now I understand why when I said this to me feels like a yes, Spirit said, wait for the tarot cards. Spirit says there is no question. They already know that you are worth it. But within the next 6 months, it's not going to be about your worth. It's going to be about something that this person has been wrestling with in their shadow work that comes to the surface around their need for validation and blurring the lines in their relationship with friendships. And I think that that's what happened with you too. There's this blurring between friendship and romance that's been going on, okay? And you do realize that this is the energy that they give to many people, and this really brings the loyalty and your position into question, which leads to perhaps you drawing the line in the sand and them saying, well, you're overreacting, and why are you trying to place your expectations on me? I'm feeling a real sense of being gaslit here, and grieving the idea of where this is meant to go. This connection is a very deep one. It is a celestial connection. If I were you, I would get confirmation about whether or not this is my twin flame. I feel like this is. But for you, beloved, it's important for you to understand your contract with your twin flame, with your soul, regarding this activation. Most twin flames are not, by design, there is not an agreement in most of our lifetimes where we activate that part of ourselves to do the 3D construct of a relationship. There are many hybrid soulmates coming together at this time, which is a very highly evolved version, an immersion of the soulmate twin flame energy force. But there is more. Spirit is saying there is more that you need to know and understand about this connection. So if this resonates with you, I would recommend that you have those questions answered, get that channeled message from Spirit about this connection. So if you'd like to take a closer look at that and get a reading, my details are in the description box below. If this resonates with you, please comment. You're going to feel quite disillusioned within the next couple of months around this, and I do see grieving and a deep sense of loss here, that for some of you, you're already there, or sort of at the start of that, where you're starting to see these things and feeling like, am I going crazy? Or maybe I'm overreacting, and there's this strong sense of gaslighting oneself and feeling gaslit. Okay, so comment, let me know. Whatever you do, pile 2, do what is best for you. Okay, let's move on to pile 3. Your significator is the mountain, the iceberg. So this has been a great challenge, and this has been coming a long time. For those of you who have been drawn to pile 5, why am I saying all these strange things, Spirit? Like, where's the 5th pile? I'm channeling, so the number 5 might mean something for you. If you've been drawn to pile 3, this is not a yesterday thing. There's history here. This twin flame activation happened a long time ago, and it's felt like a very big mountain that you've been climbing. All right, so that's your indication. Will your twin flame see your worth in the next 6 months? Whatever that means for you. Okay, let's see what Spirit says. 5 of Cups. No. There's a lot of grief, a lot of sadness, and a deep sense of loss. You're going to have to release and let go of this. Because this is part of your awakening, is learning to release, to let go, to surrender, and to accept. To deal with the things that trigger you. Things are not going to change in the next 6 months, I'm afraid. And there are reasons for why this has been such a climb. You know, whatever this connection is, whether it is a karmic or a twin flame, it is to activate, to break you wide open, to help you to release the ego constructs that some of us hold on to and attach so much meaning to that we feel we're nothing and no one without it. And you're going to feel really defensive because you don't understand. It doesn't make sense to you why this person's treating you the way that they are. And why you've not been able to release them and let them go. This is deeply, deeply intertwined and ingrained in your relationship with yourself. And it doesn't mean you deserve to feel the way that you have for the past so many years. And what Spirit is showing me is this focus on the top of the mountain. I just need to get to the top. I just need to get to the top. As opposed to just being present where you are and focusing on your surrounding and enjoying the climb and not rushing it and allowing it to just be an experience. The process has not been pleasant because you've been focused on the destination, and it seems like the destination's just not coming. And it's just become more frustrating, and there's just more anger and resentment, and it's just more questions. The Lovers is the confirmation that this is twin flames. But your purpose here in this connection and in this activation, and your big question might be, well, why did I meet this person? And why do I feel stuck in this situation? And why can't I get over them? Because the twin flame is a very, very strong, powerful connection. It's a magnetic pull that challenges you to choose yourself regardless of how strong the pull is. This is a very strong connection that comes with a lot of challenges, and all these challenges question the judgments and the that you might have had around other people's relationships or yourself, to force yourself to forgive and to overcome those judgments and to ultimately choose yourself. This is the energy of the Twin Flame Collective. The reason why we came is because there has been a very long history of self-abandonment and self-betrayal, and giving other people the power to declare what our value and our worth is. And then perpetuating the cycle of, you need to determine how valuable I am, so can you please do that by doing the right thing, as opposed to, how you behave, what you do, and how you treat me is irrelevant to my joy, meaning that you earn your place in my life. And if you show me that I don't matter, then, oh well, you know, I'm enough. And I'm happy on my own. And I can adore and appreciate certain things about you and not feel like my world is empty because you're not willing to wake up in my bed, you know. So it's about deconstructing and deconstructing the power dynamics and the inequality and decentering men in our lives. It's about going back to unconditional love and understanding that we are all one, and not viewing ourselves through all of these external conditions and basing our value and our worth on all these external conditions. And it is a process, it's a journey, it's an awakening. And as a twin flame, I think it's very, very important to understand that it is a journey. It's a process of awakening, and it is part and parcel of a very, very deep dark night of the soul that you can get stuck in for a really long time if you do not understand what the dynamics, the energy dynamic is about you, and how it's what it's guiding you towards healing and activating and awakening from and breaking yourself free from. It really challenges a lot of the old ego constructs and old outdated concepts. It's about empowerment and liberation, and not depending on this one person to be a particular way for you to be happy. That's in essence giving all of your power away and deciding that that person is more important than you. And if that's your belief, then everything and their needs and their wants is always going to be more important than you. If you want to change that, you've got to change you. All right, so not easy, but the truth does set us free. So if that resonates with you, please comment, let me know how. If you'd like to get a closer look at your situation, perhaps you'd like to get Twinflame Coaching or a reading done, channel message from Spirit, you're welcome to contact me. My details are in the description box below. Whatever you choose to do, do what is best for you. Love and light, and I will see you next time. Bye now.